Hi, this is Deborah. I am in Sosua, in the Dominican Republic, and as you see, my hair has turned white from the sun. Um, I wanted to talk about what it was like to grow up in the 60s. There's been no better time. The first hint of, I guess, rock music was Elvis. And I was visiting my cousin. Her name was Terry, and she lived in Old Town Alexandria, and she was playing an Elvis record on a 45. And when I heard it, I knew that this was something that I was going to love. Then I remember going to the old Fairfax Theater in Fairfax, Virginia, and I had heard of the Beatles, and I remember being in Oakton Elementary, and the parents were all upset about their hair being long, and now I kind of laugh because it wasn't long hair. And I remember none of the parents liked the Beatles. None of the parents liked Elvis. And I remember going to see the movie Hard Day's Night, and I remember being in the audience, and I was just speechless when I saw the movie. All the girls were acting stupid, like screaming, and I'm going, what? But yes, it was a cute movie, and I loved it, and then the Stones came out, and I go, whoa, I'm a Stones girl. Yeah, I loved Elvis, but the Stones had that dark side. And then, of course, Motown came out, about the same time. And then it was the Byrds, the Eagles, Paul Revere and the Raiders. And I had my ear next to a radio every spare minute that I had. I swear. I ran down my daddy's battery in his truck so many times. I still feel bad about that, the poor thing. But I remember I joined the Columbia Record Club, and some of my first albums, which my ex-husband still has, which he should give back, is Sonny and Cher. Let's see, I think it was Iron Butterfly. Oh gosh. I know it was a Motown, but I can't remember now. But I wrote my name on the album. But then Jimi Hendrix, and then I remember being on a date with my first love in his car, riding on where his gear shift is, listening to Jimi Hendrix, and I go, this is the life, just to go on a date and listening to Jimi Hendrix. I said, nothing is better than this. Yeah, but nothing compares to the 60s. I can't think of any other era that was as exciting. I remember sitting on my parents' stereo. Back then they had console stereos. Turning it up so loud that I broke the windows from the sound. I never got into concerts because I was right under that age, like, 12, 13. You're too young to go to concerts. I surely didn't know anybody cool enough to take me to a concert. But once I got married, I did go see Tommy James and the Shondells, and I did see Rare Earth at Robinson High School. I saw Tommy James and the Shondells at Fairfax, the old Fairfax Theater. And let's see, that's the only two I have seen the Stones 3 times. I begged my mother-in-law to get me tickets. I've never begged anybody for anything, but I did beg her, kind of, and she got them for me, and I will always be appreciative for that. So this new music, I don't I don't consider it music. Hip hop, no. Some of the rhythms are okay, but nothing will compare to the songs in the 60s. And I remember being on a overnight slumber party and listening to the Monkees album, and I thought, this is so dreamy. It was just a magical time. And I guess my best memories are when I was dating my husband, and we would listen to a Three Dog Night, of course, Motown, the Stones, Sticky Fingers album. We would listen to music for hours, just driving. And I thought life was always going to be that wonderful. Of course, it's not. But yeah, music is, it still awakens my soul. And I guess some of the best memories of my children are getting them to name that tune. I wanted them to love music just like me.